There's a person that in my book has been brave enough to speak up and speak out regarding the Karen Reed case. He has a lot of history, and not only is he a kind-hearted and has a very good character man, but he's also tough as nails, and we've seen it. And today we're going to look into the cases of Aidan Kearney, aka Turtleboy. I know a lot of you know him, and if you're watching this, Turtleboy, welcome. We'd love to have you. So I've got some beautiful decks here today. You all know what the Kipper is, and the Piotnik, and the Hidden, but I've got a special tarot deck here today, and you'll see when I turn it over how special it is. But let's get started. Now, I am especially asking for Turtleboy, not only his safety, but how he's going to manage, what's going to happen with him. And you see, look, there's an imprisonment card. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. All right. That just turned over. You saw how it just turned over. All right. So don't get scared, anybody. All right, here we are. We're going to take this secondary card, and this will explain what this one is. An official person. We just had this in another reading. And it was on the IA Trooper Proctor status hearing for July 8th. I believe if it were not for Turtleboy, the information about that trooper, several troopers, the CW, a lot of the people affiliated with it, and I'm being very careful here in selecting my words, and some of the other information that is coming out, it would never have come out as quickly as what it did, except for Turtleboy. He's the one who did this. So it is not Turtleboy that has the imprisonment card. It is because, and this is the recognition that we're getting for Turtleboy. And I'm going to also say, I don't have to be psychic to know that this is why these people, the bad actors there in Canton, are not so happy, because change is coming. And Turtleboy has made sure that change is coming. July 9th is going to be significant for him. I believe that's Tuesday. Keep that in mind, my friends. We're going to put this here, and then we're going to draw one more card. So we're asking about, so we know we've laid a foundation now of Turtleboy. We're asking how. Okay, this one stuck to my finger. Lovers. Why is this lover card keep coming out? For those of you who watch me, I think he is exposing who is having some affair. I think it's one of these big names, one of these big witnesses. Definitely. And he's going to be exposing that more of that too. I'm also going to say this. I also believe that Turtleboy knows much more behind the scenes than what he is saying or letting on for his safety. And even though sometimes he's not worried, we worry for him. We are concerned for him. We want him around. He's a brave little turtle, isn't he? Let's get out the Piotnik deck. Now, I do not know Aidan's birthday, but I don't need to know. We've got him. We've laid this foundation. We have him. All right, so here we are. Now, we want to know angels, guides, and spirits. We want to know how Aidan Turtleboy is going to be coming out of this merriment, happy, celebrating. I knew it. Happy and celebrating. All right. Now, that's not to say he doesn't have a long road to hoe. We know that. But most of this that they've brought against him belongs in a cow field, and you know what I mean. It's all things that they're doing to come after him and to form a distraction, because he's literally he's a force to be reckoned with. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so here we go. One more card here. Oh, this one. There's actually two. I'm going to take them both. Ready? Here we are. Sadness and some money. This is going to cost him. But we already know that. This is going to cost him some money. And yes, it's sad that he has to go through this. But in the end, he will be celebrating. Definitely so. We're going to lay that foundation over here with the rest. We're going to thank the Piatnik cards. Now, I'm going to put these to the side. Now, here is what I am just so excited to bring to you. You've not seen this deck. Some of you who have followed me for a few years probably have. But for many of my new followers, I'm sure you haven't. So I'm going to lay out a few cards, and you're going to see, look at this. That is a Capricorn card. And I was wondering if Mr. Aidan was a Capricorn. Now, that devil doesn't mean anything except for him, except that, well, it might, because it's a card in which I'm going to put the rest of them on the bottom of the deck. This card means that you can become obsessed with something, and I'm going to tell you, he is very invested in this Karen Reed case. And I mean, for crying out loud, who of us aren't obsessed to a certain degree with this case? But this is the sign of Capricorn. Now, it doesn't mean you're a devil. It's a zodiac sign. But what is so special about these cards? They're foil. Look at these. And they're really quite beautiful. I wish you could see them in person. I'm going to lay this up here, just in case he is this Capricorn. I don't know if he is. And it doesn't matter if he is, because this card tells us that he's not going to let go of this case. He's not going to let go. And even after it's finished, he's not going to let go until the absolute end, until the absolute last person standing who is responsible for John O'Keefe's death is dealt with legally. He's going to overcome, my friends. He will overcome this. The financial is a burden. And I'm going to also say this. In these types of cases, sometimes what they do is they go after you, so you have to spend money on attorneys. So if they financially break you, you'll end up taking a plea. I do not see that with our friend Turtleboy. We do not, no, and we're not going to claim that over him. All right, so let's lay out some additional cards here. Now, I want you to remember that John O'Keefe is a temperance card, and Karen Reed is the moon card, Sagittarius and Pisces. Here we go. We're going to lay out these cards. Now, this is for Turtleboy. Ah, I love that. The Ace of Pentacles. I love that too. Yay, the Six of Wands. Yes, I can see that. The Eight of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. I know you love these cards. And let me know in the comments, will you? I love it. And for any of you, when you're watching this, if you see the number 1111, that's an angel number, and this is a good card, and that is confirmation of good things coming. And we're going to take one more card. Yes, amen. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. You know the little disclaimer. I am not a lawyer. I am not an officer of the court. All of this is based on the opinion that I have on the layout of the cards. In no way is any of this factually evident that they can be used in the court of law. So it is my opinion only, and it is up to you, my dear friends, to form your own opinion and to take this for what it is. All right? So here we are. The reason I said I love this is because this is a timing card for summer, and it is also a benevolent hand coming out to assist with money. That's just the way it is. Coming out to assist with some money, coming out to help. That's it. I'm also going to say that I do believe that our friend Turtleboy is going to have maybe some news on Trooper Proctor on Monday. Well, it's today when you're seeing this. I'm recording it beforehand. But on Monday, July 8th, this card is a recognition of winning. And I think based on the cards, he's going to be able to walk away from a lot of this. He may have to take something little. Maybe. But he's winning. There's definitely a recognition, and not only that, this is opening up doors for other things. Other opportunity is coming right around the corner, and that is good news. Now, why do we have this 8 of Swords? Because they tried to imprison him. They're trying to hold him back. And you've seen this card before. This 8, I'm going to fix this light here so you can see this a little better. Oh, yeah. Hello. That's even better. Okay, maybe not so much. The reason that I want you to see this is because this is such a beautiful card. And you see the swords are not all the way around this person. This person is only held back by a certain degree and can actually, once they have broken loose from being tied up, can walk away and walk out of this. And that is exactly what our friend Turtleboy is going to be doing. Sure, he has to go through this. He has to go through the muck, the mire, and the mayhem. Oh, absolutely, yes. Yes, indeed. This Wheel of Fortune, it can be a happy card and it can be a dark card. But what I will tell you is that he has a divine hand over him. He has the 4 corners of the universe, all elements going in his favor. And you see, the Wheel of Fortune is as such that sometimes we take a downturn. Sometimes there are things that we aren't going so well for us, but then the Wheel of Fortune starts turning up again. And we get a 180-degree chance. Well, he is coming into that good turn. It's been rough for him. Rougher than I think what he'd like to let us know. This has been really hurtful for him. But he's tough. And he's doing this not only for all of us, but especially for Miss Reed, for Miss Karen. Because Miss Karen needs someone like him. And I'm going to tell you, he has made a lot of people mad because he has pointed out what they are doing. This 1111 card, I'm going to say this is the 4 of Wands. This all points to home and opportunity, but especially celebration. And you see there's a home, the kingdom in the background. And I'm going to tell you, he may end up moving. I'm not sure. But there is opportunity coming down the pike for him that is going to be pretty big. So that is also a wonderful thing. The last card is this King of Cups, which is an emotional but a very good new beginning. He's got a new beginning coming right ahead of him. So is he going to be okay? Absolutely, yes. But I want to ask, what are they coming at him with? Now, we know there's charges, okay? We want to know. So, but what are they contriving? What do they have to hide? That's my question. What do they have to hide? Well, there's one fellow. There's 2 fellows. Let's see. Oh boy. timing card, just like that Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Look at all the people. And yes, one more card, okay? One more card. All right. So what does this mean? These are the I can't name names. I don't want to. But I'm going to also say, and that my lamp just moved. So that's confirmation there. We got a spirit confirmation. But these are some very common names that we all know. There's one that's like a father figure, and then there's younger. These are not John O'Keefe. This card is telling us that they have a huge imagination, and they need to curb their imagination because they take the facts of one thing that really has happened that isn't such a bad thing after all. I think if he walked across the street and said hello to somebody, that they would have a meltdown and embellish this to the point where, you know, the idea of it is we're dealing with people who do not mind lying. And that's what he's dealing with. They do not care if they give false truth, if they lie, because they have a purpose, an agenda, and a motive. And that is to hide everything. Now, what does this 10 of diamonds mean? Well, we're used to seeing a 10, but it's a 10 of spades. But this 10 of diamonds is a success card. This is telling us that this success is right around the corner for him, and he's going to walk away from this. And I think he's going to be asking eventually one of these days for some money damages. That's all I got to say. One more card from the Kipper deck, and then we're going to say goodbye to you. Here we are. A mature woman. I'm going to say that this mature woman, I need another card to interpret this. I'm sorry, I said that was the last card, but I need one more to interpret this. Expectation. We can expect help from, and I'm going to say the mature woman can also be an experienced woman. He can expect help from that coming in his direction. So, in summary, he's going to have a lot to celebrate. What's going to be really the hurtful part of this is the financial part of it, but he's going to be able to get through, get around. He's got good representation. He's going to make it through. He is fighting, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, evil, bad actors. I'm not naming names. I'll let all of you interpret and fill in the blanks. But if you're watching, dear Turtle Boy, know that we're on your side. Things are going to be working out for you. And believe me, there is an opportunity coming to you that's going to blow your socks off. And in turn, it'll blow our socks off as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I love bringing these to you. And I love our community. I want to thank you so much for seeing crime. And I will be back again with you very, very soon. You be well and you take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.